Hello, welcome back to Strike Eagle Models. This is update 1 on the Airfix new tooling Spitfire MK1 in 1/4/8 scale. I've done quite a bit of progress before my first update, so we'll get straight into it. The fit wise is okay, not really any problems. I had to jiggle around with the cockpit a little bit to get it in. Where the firewall goes, where the firewall is, I had to jiggle around that a little bit, so I'll show you on the video what I had to do. It's a bit easier. Right. I haven't clamped the wings up, I just put some clamps on. It's not glued at all, so I just put some clamps on just to manipulate it into position, so when I glue it, it'll hold down better. There will be a slideshow after this so you can see what I've done. And now I've put the 2 coats of clear on. I've put on the cockpit green, 2 coats of clear, put some dark dirt flory wash on, took that off, put a bit of chipping on, then I put a matte varnish over the top to finish. And there's the light in there, and the light's got silver over the top of it, as you can see there. I haven't done this with the gun bays or anything, because I'm going to do that on another kit. It's a very good design because the way they've done it, it strengthens up the wings, because it's on like the wings go onto the undercarriage instead of slots through the side of the fuselage. Plus it gives you the angle of the wings without putting tape or elastic bands or anything like that to hold the wings in position while you're gluing, because you've already got the flight angle of the wing. So that's that. Nice detail on the panel lines there. Right, onto the cockpit. There will be a slideshow of these, so because it's quite hard to get the. There you go. But as I said, there'll be some close-ups on the slideshow. I had my camera on virtually the maximum to try and get the detail, but I'm going to have to get a new camera because this one's not quite good enough for small detail. Right, the fit on this is okay. As you can see, there's no, it fits perfectly. The only thing I had to do when I put this in, I had to jig around with this bit here, this bit in here, because it wouldn't cover this, so I had to jig around with the cockpit to get it further down, and you have to get these flush alongside of the fuselage there, and I got it in the end. So that's that. No problems with that at all. It just, the fuselage slotted straight on. Just had to put a clamp on here. I put a clamp on here so it held that bit there because there was a little bit of a gap, and I put some clamps on the back of here. Right, so that's that and that. Obviously I've done these, the fins. I can glue them on. I'm going to glue the wings on as soon as I've finished the video. I've done these. There will be pictures of these anyway, and that's got the same process on with the chipping and the weathering. And there's the landing gear. I'm not very happy with the way the landing gear is. It's a bit looks a bit flimsy to me. as you can see there, oh, see there, where's me, there, you just glue the support for the wheel on there. It's not very substantial. Oh, that goes into there like that. Right, so that's my progress. That's all done. This is the top bit here. I've done this. You have to paint this as well, because when it goes on, not this, and you put that on there like that, you can actually, it actually shows on the inside. So I've got to weather this here and leave it on for now. So that's that and that. There we go. And I've cut the door off there, which is that piece there, and then there's another part that I'm going to use so I can have the door open on that. I've done these, but I don't know how clear these are going to come up. There you go. That's the alloy for in the middle of the tyre. I am going to do another video. Excuse me. Swing round to yours truly. Right. Ooh. Yeah, I am going to do another video because somebody's asking how I do the weathering techniques and how you do pre-shading with acrylics. Well, it's the same principle with acrylics or enamels really. So I'm going to do a video on that, a separate video. And that's about it for my update. There is about, let's have a look at this. There is 56 stages on this kit, but the stages are quite quick. Some of them are just like two, because obviously you've got alternative parts where one where, so obviously if you're not doing any of the gun bays to be displayed, then that's about 10 stages less. And their class just fitting the wings to the fuselage is one stage. And then obviously that's another stage which if you're not doing the guns you don't use anyway. So you're probably cutting it down from 56 to about 40 anyway. This is where, right, this one went in okay. That went in okay, but when I joined this I had to do a bit of clamping and jigging around because it fitted on the one side, and the back end there was a couple of mil gap. Also these location holes here, I advise that you file them out, make them a bit bigger, so this slots in because I had to push mine in quite hard to get them in, and the same on that hole there. I'd advise that you make that a bit bigger. And that's what I'm going for, this one, which is the Submarine Spitfire Mark 1, aircraft flown by Pilot Officer Osgood Villas, Hanbury, 602 Squadron, Royal Air Force, West Hamnet, Sussex, England, August 1940. I've already chipped the nose cone, or wherever that's gone. Where is it? cannot find it. It's probably fell on the floor. Never mind. Anyway, that's my first update. Update 2. The rest of this kit should start flying together now, because I'm going to get the wings on, the fins on, and all the radiators. I should have all that on in a good evening on it. So thanks very much for watching, guys. With a big shout out and a big thank you to everyone's support on Facebook and on YouTube. I appreciate it very much. Especially to Frankie Day and Martin Lamont and Duncan and Chris, and there's I'm gonna have to write a list out and do a proper shout out, because there's that many people I cannot remember everyone. Stuart Harvey, I think his name is Mark, but it's something Empire. There's lots and lots, so a big thank you to everybody. When I first started doing this on YouTube, I hadn't got a clue what I was doing or anything like that, and my builds were very standard, and now they've come up to a very good standard by watching all the videos on Facebook, and obviously I've been watching a few on Facebook, on YouTube, and then a few on Facebook. I'll show you a couple of my kits, what I did when I first started off. This is before I even came onto YouTube, and you can see the difference in my quality of work. If you bear with me 2 minutes. Right, here we go. Put the canopy on, it's come off. Right, here you are, guys, look at this. Do this one first. Okay, that's my first ever build. As you can see, there's no weathering on it, there's no pre-shading. This one was actually hand brushed. As you can see, there's no pre-shading, there's no weathering, no nothing. So I've come quite a long way since them days. And the spit, as you can see, that's the same. I've got silvering everywhere. I don't think there's any pre-shading on that at all. It's quite standard. There's no weathering on it. There is pre-shading on the underneath. Right then, thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.